Hi, y'all. This is your girl April, aka Blogging with April, y'all. Guess what? We're gonna talk about emotional burns. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break this thing down to you, and I'm gonna tell you, so you can know what it looks like and how it feels like, and then what you should do about it. Okay, this is my definition, Blogging with April definition of an emotional burn. Okay, an emotional burn, for an example, is when, say, if somebody tells you something, some devastating information, that you know that should be told to higher officials, or that needs to be told, you know, for that person to get the help that they need. Because by you keeping the information, or by you knowing the information, it's not going to do that person any good. Okay, so that's the first step of an emotional bind. And why I say that becomes an emotional bind, because by you knowing that the person is telling you to keep that secret, don't tell nobody, I don't want nobody to know, whatever. So it's like they trusted you with that particular information or secret. You got to hold on to it. So now you know aspects of this person that you didn't want to know, or you wasn't ready for. It just kind of was too much for you to know. It could be traumatizing. Okay, so by you knowing this, partly you kind of responsible. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know, say for instance, if you know somebody is getting abused or battered, or you know a person is in a bad situation and it's detrimental to their safety, and you know that, and they tell you like, no, I don't want nobody to know because this person gonna judge me, or I'm trying to do this and that, and then get out the situation. But you know these things, so now it's on your mind. That it becomes a part of you now, because you thinking about this person. Now you starting to worry about the welfare of this person. You starting to, like, it just starting to become like a burden. And we have to think about it. That's not fair to you, for somebody to dump some devastating information and you can't even share it. And then and the thing about sharing it, you're like, if you're a person that you want to share it to help that person, you're not sharing it to be a gossiper or to talk about that person, but you really are concerned, and you know that person not seeking the right help for that situation. You know, and it kind of puts you kind of feel like, you know what, this is my friend or whomever, they trusted me with this information, and I don't want to say nothing, but at the same time I'm worried about that person. Think about it, is that fair to you? And the answer is no, that's not fair to you. If somebody tell you something with that much weight. And a lot of times, you know, like a lot of times people don't share, or they don't try to help that person because they don't want to be looked at or viewed as a person that can't be trusted, or they don't want that person to be mad at them. But sometimes, y'all, we got to gauge this stuff. If somebody is telling you that they're getting battered, or they're like in a bad situation, and you know that person don't have to go through it, and there are resources that can help that individual. It's really your duty as a good Samaritan, as a good person, to get that person some help. Because a lot of times people can be so far and deep off in things to where they're not thinking clearly. They're not making the right decision on what's best for them. And as a good person, as a good friend, as a Christian, it's your duty to help these people. You know what I'm saying? Because by you keeping the information, and especially if that's not your expertise and you can't do anything about it, that's not doing you any good, and that's not doing that person any good. And it starts to become like an emotional burden on you. So, you know, a lot of times emotional burden, it can cause irritability, it can cause sickness, it can cause stress and other underlying issues. And once that stress starts to kick in, that worrying, here come you gonna trigger health issues, and that's not fair to you. You know, sometimes we gotta pick and choose what we keep to ourselves and what we disclose and tell somebody, and especially if it's for the benefit of that person. A lot of times we have to like assess ourselves and see, why are we sharing information? Are we sharing information for a good kiki, or are we doing it because we really want what's best for that person? We really want to help that person get past that, or we want to be, you know, that person to get get better. And then, you know what I'm saying? And like with me, you know, like say if somebody tell me something detrimental, like they're getting beat up, they're self-harming, or they might be a situation where they might, you know, somebody might be following them, or they in danger. I don't know, you might not be the person, I might not be the person you might need to tell that to. I'm sorry, because for one, I will be one of those people that will be concerned. You know, because this is too much stuff already going on in the world. You hear people getting killed, you know, ex-lovers coming back into the home, killing people, and the kids are involved. So I wouldn't be the person that you need to tell that you are in an abusive relationship or you are in danger. Because I'm thinking about, because I'm scared. I'm thinking about the safety for you, and especially if I'm your friend or fam, or if I say I love you and I care about you, I want what's best for you. I can't keep information like that. I'm gonna have to tell somebody. And first, I'm going to empower you. I'm going to empower you, as you know, you think you deserve to be getting treated like that. I'm gonna question you first of all when you come to me with that. Do you think that you deserve to be treated that way? Do you think it's fair to you? And I'm going to empower the person. I'm going to say, you know what, you better than that. You deserve better. Because a lot of times, like, people that's in those type of situations, they've been told they were nothing. They're mentally gone. You know, they don't believe in themselves, and they're hoping they lose themselves, especially you people in situations where they're getting abused, and you know they're constantly happening, or any type of abuse. So it's like at that point that their self-esteem is low, confidence is low, and things like that. So they really need to get her rehabilitated. So I'll be the person, if you tell me something like that, I'm gonna check and see what's going on with you. Like, why do you feel the need to accept somebody beating up on you, treating you any kind of way? What's up? Like, what's up to you? What is you giving off for them to do that? And sometimes it don't have to be you. Sometimes the person is crazy. A lot of times, you know, in situations, case by case, it's not always the man or woman fault. Sometimes it's the person that they connected with or dealt with. They got some issues, and they are taking it out on the person they feel that they are connected with. So a lot of times you can't, if you're in a situation that you're getting abused or in a bad situation or whatever, first of all, don't beat yourself up. Sometimes it's that individual. You have to learn, you have to be strong enough to break away from that. You can't constantly be in situations where you're getting hurt, and especially if you got kids involved. Because then it's going to trickle down to the kids. Then it's going to be trauma. Then it's going to be situations where the kids might have to jump in to help. You know, like, don't you have to think about it as here. If you a mom and say if it's, you know what I'm saying, your partner is doing it or whatever, you have to think about the benefit of your kids. This is not healthy for my kids. For my kids to see, you know, me dealing with this and going through this. You know, you have to think outside of you. You know what I'm saying? If you're in situations like that, wherever it is, whether you're getting physically attacked, verbally attacked, you getting used, or you getting used sexually, or just getting used, like, are you on drugs or substance, you got to think about the people around you. How is it affecting the people around you? You can't keep your money going in drugs and stuff like that. You can't pay your bills. That's a whole issue. You can't keep the basic things in your house, like water, lights, stuff like that, because you gotta have it. You know, like that's like neglect and things like that. And then you're gonna have other people involved. You're gonna have your DSS workers and stuff involved. So you have to think about the people around you. That's why it's important, you know what I'm saying, like, to seek the help, to get in a better situation, get away from that, break away from that, so your kids won't have to suffer, or the people, and not only your kids, the people that love you, and how that make them feel. They know that something going on with you, it's addictive, and now they got that burden, they got their personal life they got to deal with, and now they got to worry about you. So you can't be selfish and things like that. You know, And then if you're a person that's holding on, I'm trying to help free somebody today. If you're a person that's holding on to secrets and you know this ain't good for the people that you love and the people you involved, it's time to step up, y'all. It's 2024. You know what I'm saying? Keeping, we call them closet secrets. Keeping these secrets and stuff, and the only thing you're doing is tearing the person up and tearing the people up that's around them, the people that's involved. You know, we got to get out of this these emotional bonds, you know, things like that. Cause we got to be helping one another, y'all. So y'all, this is a Blogging with April Chronicles. Tell me what you think about this, guys. Hopefully this has helped somebody. Y'all check out more of my lifestyle tips at aprilblog.online, or you can Google Blogging with April. Guys, follow me on my socials. Guys, y'all be blessed to stay up, and hopefully this has helped somebody, y'all. Be blessed. Bye-bye.